So my name is Steve Kegis. I'm the co-founder and director of the Coach Training Academy. We train coaches. And maybe I'll give you just a little bit of background. It'll help you how I got to Matt, because it's kind of a path. I was an early internet pioneer. 15, 20 years ago, I used to speak at lots of events about the internet, consult with lots of companies, and basically was one of the first people to do it. My software company, we developed over 20,000 websites before we sold it. After a while, I sold the business and got into other things, and eventually into the Coach Training Academy. Now, because I was into marketing and the internet, etc., you know, I did Google, I did AdWords, I did everything, but when the social media stuff came up, I just was not into it. I'd get, you know, I went to 7-Eleven and got a hot dog. I'd get the newest Slurpee kind of tweets, and I go, I just hate this. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. And I tell my partner, you know, there's just no way we're ever gonna do this. It's gonna die, it's never gonna do anything. But, you know, eventually I started seeing these little ads from this guy, Matt's smiling face, show up on different pages and stuff. And I said, oh God, another social media ass, another guy trying to sell me another program to make $1 million with my business. And I forget it. But, you know, he kept at it. You know, I kept on seeing that face, and it works. You know, after a while, it's like I started knowing this guy, and I went and saw him speak at an event. And I thought, well, I'm gonna go to this event, but you know, it's gonna be a waste of time, but I'll go anyway. So I go to the event and I sign up for his course, of course, because that's why I am. So I took the course, I guess, last spring from you, and I decided I was overwhelmed, just like up here, you know, with stuff. But I decided I'm gonna take one little concept and see what we could do with it. Now, we're an international training school. We've graduated students from 40 different countries. And I thought, well, why don't we, you know, do something small and something with less risk. So I thought we'll pick a country that has a high percentage of English speakers and see how we could do, and maybe, you know, it'd be cheaper even to do. So we picked the Philippines. And it took a little while. Matt really helped, because we started out when we had our meeting, he said, I had to learn the language of the Philippines, how, you know, so in the US it's make more money, become a millionaire overnight. Well, is that how the people in the Philippines, you know, is that what they would be attracted to? And so he gave me some great ideas of I actually sent out some questionnaires to people in the Philippines, and I started understanding their language of what attracted them. So we put together, we used the static iframe, and I had developers do some, and it took us a while of experimenting to find out what was the right combination to do. And I was getting lots of likes, tons of likes, not a lot of downloads of our ebooks. It took some time. I ended up getting a Filipino to do a video and some other things. And eventually it started coming up and up and up. And then I started getting a lot of social interaction, people messaging me and all kinds of things. And it's just really started catching up. So we've had, you know, the odd students were happening over the last few months. But this month, I think when I wrote you, we had 7 new students just from the Philippines, but actually since then we've had 4 more just this month. So our revenue just from that country is close to $14,000 this month. So that's pretty, you know, we have all our other students, but that's pretty, we're overjoyed.
Is that all from your Facebook?
Yeah, those are the
awesome.
Facebook ones.
That's awesome.
From the Philippines. So, you know, we have all kinds of different other channels that we do, and we do AdWords and things like that. But just now, that and all the other ideas you've given us are fantastic. You've been great to work with. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you.
Can I do the picture thing?